Hey guys, so if you follow me on Facebook and Instagram, you might have noticed that I'm in the middle of cleaning up my hard drive because next month I have my trip, so I need to make space on that hard drive to be able to store my footage over there as easily as possible. There's been a little story that I think is somewhat kind of interesting because I was pretty lucky and had to figure stuff out. So I'll try to make it not too boring, but yeah. So it's a story about those sunglasses that they have red stuff on the side and everything. I'll explain everything about it. Yeah. For a little background, I had a pair of Spy that I really liked that I bought in Toronto on my first big trip, and I lost them / they kind of disappeared in a weird way when I was in New Zealand, and so I needed some new ones. For a while I just handled without any, but it's kind of you have to have a pair of good sunglasses. So to me, the most important thing about sunglasses, since I've tried good sunglasses, is to have good lens, like polarized and stuff like that. It makes a whole difference. It's what makes the difference between the free ones that you get at Evans and stuff, the $20 ones, which are pretty much the free ones but with a brand on it, or $100 pair, basically, like this. So those ones, if you have watched my video about my Uber Eats week, that was pretty intense. I found them during that week. I found them on the ground. One of the lens was popped out, but they were in perfect shape aside from that. So I put back the lens inside it. It was a bit scratched and stuff, but it was alright. But it's a pair of Ray-Ban. I don't really like the Ray-Ban branding. It's just whenever there's a big company that kind of overshadow the whole market, I don't like it. So I found them. I'm gonna use them. I'm more against waste than whatever, but I just don't want them to be branded Ray-Ban, basically. So the branding was here on the side, and it was in 3Ds, it was just not printed. You couldn't erase it easily. So in one of the videos that I'll show right now, little time lapse. In that video, I'm trying to remove that branding on the side that we cannot see anymore because of the red thing, and basically I did it on one of the branch, and it's actually what holds the branch to the other part of the frame. So my branch got loose, and I had already started to work on the other branch, so I was like, okay, I actually can't remove that as easily as I thought. So because I was stupid, I was just wandering around. I wanted to find some suit glue, which is what I have here, which is some epoxy. It's pretty nice to just fix stuff, and they sell it at GB Hi-Fi in New Zealand, but they don't sell it at GB Hi-Fi in Australia for some reason. So I had the pair of sunglasses with me, and I lost the branch that detached because I was just not careful. So then I ended up having to fix. So I had to find a branch and fix the other one that was about to go.
Well, that's a bit frustrating, but it confirms that yesterday was very much my bad luck day, because I lost the branch that I had dismantled on my pair of sunglasses, so I have to find a new branch for that. if I want to use them. Since they're pretty good quality, I'll just pick something. I'll figure things out. Look at what I found. At first, I almost thought it was the one I lost yesterday, but it's not. But it's very similar in shape and length and everything. One thing is that it's the wrong side, but I think I can just like put it in here and then just bend it by quarters.
So I was lucky, I found a branch, but it's like a made in China crappy branch. So I have mismatched branch. The other one is like more fancy and like with like that little pattern on it. So yeah, I had to fix it, and another part of it was to basically heat the frame here to just put the little two spikes, like little stubs that get into the branch to fix it, to attach it. So I heated the frame, and because the branch is plastic, just pursed into it and then reinforced with Subaru. So that's a pretty funny turn of events. While I was here in Australia, I was kind of like on the lookout for a new pair of sunglasses, and didn't really find some stuff that I really liked, or just was waiting to have the money. And because I found those, I can just like keep pushing it, and at some point I'll have to buy a good pair of it, but I can hold and use those for now. So yeah, and basically because I didn't pay for them, I don't really have to take good care of them, and whenever I bend them or like they just get into like too large of things, I can just like push and do whatever so that they fit my face. So yeah, that was the story about this little pair of sunglasses that I'm wearing right now. They actually, they look good, right? If you don't see the scratch and everything. To me, I'm happy about them. So yeah, get a good pair of sunglasses if you hang out in the sun, if you ride motorbikes and need a lens or whatever. It's important. That's how I realized it. So yeah, your view is pretty important, so take care of your eyes. Anyways, that's it for the lecturing. Thanks for watching. Remember that if it's easy, it's not funny. And see you in the next one.